One of the most flavorful fish is Chilean sea bass. It's flaky white fish, and when cooked correctly, the buttery tender fish is perfection at its best. If you're a seafood lover, it is a must try, folks. You are going to love this. It's been so long since I've even seen Chilean sea bass that I had to have it. It was probably the most expensive fish in the store, but I had to have it. So this is going to be my piece for dinner tonight, and this will be my lovely wife's piece right here. Okay, next I want to take my garlic press, and I'm going to press a clove of garlic right into my measuring cup here. Cut that off. And since this is for just me, that's enough garlic for my Chilean. Next, a couple tablespoons of butter right on in there, and I want to melt that. I'm going to use the microwave, but you want to do it in 10-second bursts and let it rest, and then 7-second bursts, or you will have an explosion. Okay, you want it all nice and boily after you let it cook, simmering, and just let it sit and absorb all them flavors. Top it off with a little white wine. For my wife, she has hers a little different than what I have. So I put a little coat of olive oil on the bottom of this little sheet of foil, dabbed it lightly so you can see a light coat of oil on hers. I'm going to sprinkle a little salt, a little bit of pepper, and my wife just likes a little bit of rosemary on hers. So that's for my love. For mine, I actually put on foil too, but I'm not too worried about the bottom. I've got my white wine butter sauce, garlic butter sauce here. I'm going to pour on it, and it's going to pond in here and pull, and it'll get underneath, and it'll keep it from doing it what it does. So I'm just going to pour this right on top. Get all that garlic too. I actually want it to simmer in the sauce, not so much on my fish. There. Okay. A little salt, like a little more than my wife. A little fresh pepper. I like fresh pepper. And then I'm going to top each of them with some fresh lemon. Look at the size of this lemon. This is just half of it. This was from Whole Foods in Sedona, Arizona. And for mine, just a little drizzle of paprika for some color. And I'm going to sprinkle mine with some rosemary also. Chilean Sea Bass. Next I'm going to put this in my 400 degree convection toaster oven. Time to take a look at the sea bass. It looks like mine flipped to its side. Okay, this has about 5 more minutes to go in the oven. I'm going to put it back in the oven, and in about a minute after the oven heats back up to its normal temperature, I'm going to turn it off and let it finish while the rest of these things are getting ready. Lovely Miss Margaret's. There's a couple potatoes. I'm curious about this, folks. I've never tried anything like this. So, should I give my wife some colors of the rainbow? And some mango. Okay. Voila. This is for my lovely wife. Okay. Voila. This is the secret sauce right here, folks. Not just for that, it makes your rice explode too. You want them juices. That makes me happy. For the rainbow. How does that look, folks? Would you eat that? Okay, folks, it's time for the taste test and see how this turns out. It's been since the 80s since I've had Chilean Sea Bass when I lived in Vegas and worked in the hotels. It's just so delicious. Flaky, tender, soft, so full of flavor. I love it. I almost forgot what that tasted like. My love, would you like to comment on this?
It is succulent. I've never had it before, and I love it. It is so tender and juicy and just succulent. Delicious.
I agree. Alright, folks, now let me move on to my rice with the sauce of the fish. It sounds pretty gnarly, this sauce of the fish. You can taste all the flavors. It's delicious. I love Chilean sea bass, folks. And if I had to eat a fish every single day of my life, I'd want it to be Chilean sea bass. It's not real fish. Oh, it's just delicious. It's like orange Roughy. They're like the two fillets of fish or the tenderloins of fish. Folks, if you liked this episode, and I hope you did, why don't you give me a thumbs up? I'd appreciate it. If you'd like to see more, hit that subscribe button and you can see more videos that I have in my collection, along with trying to show my granddaughter a thing or two. And if you want to stay notified for anything new, hit that notification bell. Once again, folks, thank you for watching another episode of Cooking with Tony. And